Hey, engines growl through dust and crackling chains, a call to ride the razor out. Throttle twisted, skyline tearing, steel knights armored in rust and blood. Wheels slash the pale cracked pavement, roaring hymns from outlaw goods. Dawn backs the last lost prophets, echoing iron prayers along the trace. Brothers move, kings of the razor outright. Chains clang loud, engines thunder side by side. Ride, brothers, fade rides on these cold tracks. Steel and grit, no turning back. Desert's howl meets barrel band fury, sparks ignite as shadows clash. Fast picking hands paint battle scars on banjos and battered brass. Southern Creek carved in leather and grit, faith forged beneath thunder crabs. We bleed in the road, live in the ride, never chained to yesterday's track. Brothers move, kings of the razor outright. Chains clang loud, engines thunder side by side. Turning back. Scorching guitar dual imitating twin Harley engines. Harmonica winds slicing dry air. Banjo ripples racing like flickering sparks. Cold steel grips, fire rings, thunder calls us to the next fight. Ride strong, ride long, brothers burn the night. Brothers move, kings of the razor outright. Ride with me, chains clang loud, engines thunder side by side. Feel the road, ride, brothers, fade rides on these cold tracks. Steel and grit, no turning back. Echo fades, engine slow as twilight swallows the tracing flames. Last steel gods right into the breaking dawn.
Where the fires burn low, Harley scream beneath bloodshot glow. Banjo rattles like the lightning's tail, engines blaze through the crimson trail. Ride, thundered souls roll through the night. Iron voices rise like the fight. Brothers move with fists untamed. Ride the storm, never chain. Ride the storm, chain. I'm on a bleeds the outlaw's hymn. Guitars clash fierce, fate growing dim. Leather grips the wordless bond. Brotherhood rides till the dawn. Ride, thundered souls roar through the night. Iron voices rise like the fire. Brothers move with fists untamed. Ride the storm, never chain. Ride the storm, never chain. Guitar explodes in roaring flame. Banjo races wild, untamed. Harmonica screams on broken breeze. Thunder souls forever free. Fade right sharp through darkest hour. Brothers stand with iron power right until the final hour. Right, thunder souls burn red and blue. Engines howl, oh brothers true. Move, right with honor, hold the line. Thunder souls forever shine. Engines fade but echoes stay. Brothers ride through endless gray. Thunder souls find their way right in dust to break of day. Dust swirls in the wake of chains, burning trails through outlaw veins. Steel fists grip the rusted bars, renegades racing past red stars. Gravel rain storm the street, thunder rolls beneath wild feet. Ride fast, ride hard in the rage. Kings of chaos fill the stage. Neon flickers in whiskey pools, shattered nights and back road duels. Slide cuts scorch across the sky, restless shadows never die. Gravel rain storm the street, thunder rolls beneath wild feet. Ride fast, ride hard in the rage. Kings of chaos fill the stage. Slide guitar wails a scorching cry. Drums beat fierce like battle sigh. Guitars rip the southern sky. Iron burns in clenched fists. Rebellion rides in smoky mist. No retreat and rebel twist. Gravel rain storm the street. Voices roar and fierce repeat. Ride fast, ride hard through roaring flame. Outlaw pride will stake its claim. Glow, engines hum where wild winds blow. Gravel rain forever flows. Flicker, engines roar, bottles crash on the barroom floor. Smoke curls up, the rebels glare, dripping whiskey in midnight air. Chains rattle as guitars sing, freedom burns with fiery sting. Whiskey burn, revival, set the sky ablaze. Ride the night, relentless. Guitar cuts, smoky air, southern pride with devil's flair. Whiskey burn revival, set the sky ablaze. Ride the night relentless through the southern haze. We scream loud like a deadly fire, rebels roaring higher and higher. Whiskey burn revival. Slide guitar wailing fierce and wild, drums pounding with outlaw style. Guitars crash in a rebel pile. Flames ignite the rebel cry. Whiskey fuels the wild sky. Ride hard or never die. Whiskey burn revival, voices in a scream. Ride hard, ride free, live the outlaw dream. Guitars blaze and shadows fall. Whiskey burn revival conquers all. Engines fade with dawn's first light. Whispers haunt the fading night. Whiskey burn revival rides the night. Southern air thick with flame, drums beating wild, no shame. Heat rises from cracked roads, chains shaking rebel codes. Guitars blaze beneath night sky, wildfire refusing to die. Southern heat rising fast, shaking earth with rebel blast. Ride hard right through the blaze, freedom burning all our days. My guitar cuts fierce and proud, drums crashing under cloud. Voices roar with crimson light, midnight burning into fight. Southern heat rising fast, shaking earth with rebel blast. Ride hard right through the blaze, freedom burning all our days. Slide guitar, screaming bright, drums pounding through the night. Guitar fires, burning light. Flames consume, spirits rise, southern pride never dies. Ride strong beneath the skies. Southern heat rising fast, lead voices in the cast. Ride hard through burning blaze, outlaw pride lights the ways. Guitars fade with fading sun, engines hum till night is done. Southern heat has won. Ride bruising twisted veins, rifts tear loose and break the chains. Wings spread wide and burn in flight, outlaw rage like savage night. Riff rat screams in wild flight, chaos drums in fierce delight. Ride with fury, break the cage, riot rules on
jagged sky. Guitar slice with razor teeth. Chaos born beneath the reef.
Rip their screams in wild flight. Chaos drums in fierce delight. Ride with fury, break the cage.
Riot rules on Outlaw stage. Riots roar, no second chance. Riff rap screams in wild flight. Layered voices storm the night. Ride with fury, break the cage. Outlaw rage on roaring stage. Fading smoky swirl. Engines hum like rebel pearls. Riots fly. Will never furl.
Steel wings cut the black, thunder fueling a roofless track. Steel raven spreads across cracked pavement skies. Talons dig deep where the outlaw lies. Wheels spin wild, ripping through the fold. Fearless and fierce in twilight cold. Run hard, run wild on steel ravens fly. Shadows crack open and shatter the night. Ride raw, ride sharp into the breathless gun. Chasing the echoes till the morning sun. Echoes hammer like iron fists, roaring through chains and broken twists. Gravel bites and sparks ignite. The raven's call fuels restless fight. Run hard, run wild on steel ravens fly. Shadows crack open and shatter the night. Ride raw, ride sharp into the breathless gun. Chasing the echoes till the morning sun. Guitar burns a fierce lament. Drums slam hard in discontent. Guitar roars slice the air. Chaos bleeding everywhere. Wings pierce the dust tide hold. Spirit forged in silver cold. Unbroken run, untamed and bold. Run hard, run wild on steel ravens fly. Harmony house through the bleeding night. Ride raw, ride sharp into the breathless gun. Defy the silence on the run. Guitars wail as ravens fade. Engines hum the price they paid. The restless ride, never betrayed.
bones in the shallows of salt flats. Shadows flicker past steel ribs and torn hats. Band of lost prophets linked neath cracked neon scars. Dust biting through teeth, chasing last war. Brothers, lash the throttle through the day's grind. Echoes of thunder wrestle the wind's mind. No chains but those forged in grit and rage. Riding hard to the end, setting the stage. Desert winds whisper secrets in chrome. Rebel souls pump gas when no flag is flown. Engines pulse truth beneath scar tattoos. The pack lives on, no mercy, no truth. Brothers, lash the throttle through the day's grind. Echoes of thunder wrestle the wind's mind. No chains but those forged in grit and rage. Riding hard to the end, setting the stage. Bloodline fused with the roar of the steel. Fate engraved in the dust we seal. Male gang vocals and rough harmony. Brothers, lash the throttle through the day's grind. Echoes of thunder wrestle the wind's mind. No change but those forged in grit and rage. Riding hard to the end, setting the stage. Grind slow under cold fading light. 40 seconds, 40 seconds, 40 seconds.
Churns with etched scars, gasoline dreams behind steel bars. Thunder pounds the rebel code, riding hard on twisted roads. Scarline Saga tearing free, racing souls in brutal spree. Ride the storm through burning flame. Scarline riders stake their claim. Metal bites and rapid glide, fury fueled by stubborn pride. Grit spills on cracked terrain, racers bound in fast lane pain. Scarline Saga tearing free, racing souls in brutal spree. Ride the storm through burning flame. Scarline riders stake their claim. Slices fast and wild, drums crash loud and rebel styled. Guitar rips with mournful child. Scarline tales and roaring night, riders burn with primal light. Saga rides an endless fight. Scarline Saga tearing free, voices strike with unity. Ride the storm through burning flame, wild hearts shore up the game. Engines fade on shattered tracks, guitars hum the fading cracks. Scarline Saga never lacks. Light like secrets sealed in smoke. Covenant burned on roads untraveled long. swift where the ash belongs. Engines crackle truths no one wants to hear. Chains bind tight to the vowed and the seared. Move, Cinders burn bright in the outlaw night. Brotherhood rides through fading light. Brothers, faith and flame, we refuse to fall. Burn it down, the last covenant calls. Dust choked to rise and spell faith and fire. Throttle tear silence with beast desire. Engines roar holes beneath bleeding skies. Cinders blaze fierce in brotherhood's eyes. Move, Cinders burn bright in the outlaw night. Brotherhood rides through fading light. Brother, faith and flame, we refuse to fall. Burn it down, the last covenant calls. But unbroken, we ride as one. Covenant sealed where legends run. Chains and fires under all sun. Move, Cinders burn bright in the outlaw night. Brotherhood rides through fading light. Brothers, faith and flame, we refuse to fall. Burn it down, the last covenant call. Slow, but the vow is on. Brothers ride into the smoky dawn. The chain links clank, cold wind bites sharp. Dust swells on cracked signs. Crossroads marked with rust. Engines grind low tunes while we ride beyond mistrust. Leaders gone silent, voices screaming through the night. Iron brothers clash, sparks flash and fading light. Move at the iron crossroads where fate decide. Ride where strength and loyalty collide. Brother, cross these lines with fire in our eyes. Burn it down, ignite and droop beneath bloodshot skies. Desert holds no mercy, roads twist with whispered ghosts. Steel hearts pounding loud, the lost carry the most. Wheels blaze new paths where legends stake their claim. Fuel spills like promises etched in oil and flame. Move at the iron crossroads where fate decide. Ride where strength and loyalty collide. Brother, cross these lines with fire in our eyes. Burn it down, ignite and shoot beneath bloodshot skies. Banjo fast picking, driving chase. Electric guitar mimics roaring engines. Harmonica wails through the desert's chill. In shadows of the ruins, no path but forward tread. Brothers shedded blood, the misfit never dead. Iron and dust forged, the last bite gently bled. Move, brothers, move. The iron crossroads where fate decides. Ride, where strength and loyalty collide. Brothers, cross these lines with fire in our eyes. Burn it down, ignite and troop beneath bloodshot skies. Move, brothers, move. Brothers, echoes fade at dawn. Engines rest for just a while. Steel brothers ride again, bound by honor and mile. Engines blaze on burning roads. gas and steel. Chains rattle, fates reveal. Brothers sworn in fire and dust. Throttle grips with iron trust. Ride, burning road, sacred flame. Burn, calls the outlaw's name. Divinity, fortune, speed. Ride or bleed. The Iron Creed. Banjo darts through twilight's breath. Snare snaps like whispered death. Guitar hums a holy cold. Harmonica tells the road. Ride, burning road, sacred flame. Burn, calls the outlaw's name. Divinity, fortune, speed. Ride or bleed. The Iron Creed. The Iron Creed. Slide guitar souls, banjo sparks, cowbell cuts, the darkest dark, percussion pounds as engines bark. Brothers ride with burning pride, faith and throttle coincide, bound forever, ride or die. Ride, burning road, sacred flame, burn, calls the outlaw's name. Divinity, fortune, speed, ride or bleed. The Iron Creed. The Iron Creed. Engines hum the final prayer. Divinity lingers in the air. Chains clang like church bells over cracked earth and iron. Gravel saints ride lance through desert thorns and broken glass. The prayers scrawl across sun-baked asphalt, sacred scars of war. The leather stained with salt and smoke, badges burn and fade in light. Pack moves silent, no halos, just engines cold and raw. Saints don't need halos, just the roar of engines spread wide. Ride, brothers of the razor road, carving fate and dust and pride. Burn it down, wheels spark the night, blazing trails beneath dark skies. Move, blood and metal fused, fire forging oath and ties. Outlaws worship sparks that fly from spokes and granite fight. There's sermons in the rumble, there's gospel in the rear view's flight. This church rings with ties singing out against the red horizon. Bishop leather grips the bars, redemption's found in endless rise. Saints don't need halos, just the roar of engines spread wide. Ride, brothers of the razor road, carving fate and dust and pride. Burn it down, wheels spark the night, blazing trails beneath dark skies. Move, blood and metal fused, fire forging oath and tie. Dry mortal winds weave past slide, guitar cries and snare blasts. Razor road stretch infinite, baptizing grit and trust. Steel and spirit bound, brothers ride till shadows combust. Saints don't need halos, just the roar of engines spread wide. Ride, flames crack the dusk, brothers ride side by side. Burn it down, blaze a path where lost souls collide. Move, chains and faith, the legend push east as dawn rains ash and silence. But their roar lingers long, a covenant of steel defiance.
Engine stirring low, chains clatter in the dawn wind. Cracked leather grips, steel wheels roar across cracked plates. Ghosts lean on rusted posts as thunder splits the dry plains. We map our prayers on burned asphalt, chrome glints under burning skies. The rebel convoy groans, forging oil and unspoken vows. Ride, brothers, engines roll where silence dared to stay. Move chains, rattle sharp, grinding down the last barricade. Burn it down, the twilight melts in rear view flames. Ride, move, we hammer fate on rust and steel. Speed drips like molten iron, kinship born beneath steel ribs. Winds whip hard and hollow tails, the outlaw creed marks scars. The last mile etched deep, leaving echoes where dust swallows roads. Brotherhood sealed tied with heavy hands and louder engines. Ride, brothers, engines roll where silence dared to stay. Move chains, rattle sharp, grinding down the last barricade. Burn it down, the twilight melts in rear view flames. Ride, move, we hammer fate on rust and steel.
Harmonica wails like distant storms. Banjo darts rapid as chasing shadows.
Steel prayers ring out as night stretches infinite miles. In brotherhood we clutch the last spark, never bow to the fading light. Ride, brothers, flames crack, the darkest engines swell. Move chains, clenched tight, a song called bold in thunder shells. Down, ride with us, a fading silent hell. Ride, move, rust and steel, the anthem we yell. Tiles grind and fade when no map dares, winds hush the pack. Engine sigh, final call, brothers ride beyond the black.
Roar fades in, chains clatter, wind slicing through abandoned ruins. Iron ghosts ride to cracked desert veins, prayers whispered through rusted chokes. Leather-tied eyes stare down the sun's fiery death, throttle clenched in gritted faith. Brothers ride fast like thunder stalking dry plains, chasing shadows lit by neon sparks. Dust kicks high with a roar and silence, blood and steel riding the outlaw's creed. Ride, iron ghosts carve the desert prayer. Rush, feet, tires bite. Echoes fade, but our vow burns bright. Engines sing hymns in the midnight cold. Every mile a sermon on grit and gold. Ghost winds carry the last sacred call. Riders bound where the outlaws fall. Burning trails in thunder's name. Ride, iron ghosts carve the desert prayer. Brothers, thunder through the electric air. Chains rattle loud, nothing left to spare. Faith and fire fuel the midnight day. Slide guitar growls like a wakened beast. Banjo strafes fast, harmonica wails the cold wind. Brothers hold fast through the storm and dust. Ride with fire, ride with iron trust. Ride, ghosts of iron blaze through the desert sky. Brotherhood never fades, never dies. Engine hums low. Chains settle in the quiet dust.
Reckoning rides through cobalt haze. Sharp talons carve the outlaw's blade. The engines growl in heated flight. Freedom burns in black and night. Rusthawk's cry shakes the ground. Roaring fierce, the outlaw sound. Ride fast through twisted rain. Wild hearts break every chain. Slide guitar cuts like talons claw. Drums strike deep with outlaw law. Flames flicker in battle cries. Rusthawk rules the midnight skies. Rusthawk's cry shakes the ground. Roaring fierce, the outlaw sound. Ride fast through twisted rain. Wild hearts break every chain. Guitar slashes sharp and fast. Drums rumble like a storm past. Guitar roars that ever last. Rusthawk's wings spread wide and free, riding storms of prophecy. Reckoning's heart beats fiercely. Rusthawk's cry shakes the ground, laying voices scream unbound. Ride fast through twisted rain, outlaw fire remains. Guitars fade like dying flame, engines hum a rebel name. Rusthawk's call remains.
clay, river bends like a vow. We buried our boots and broke the plow. No crops grew, but songs remain, etched in bark and flood and chain. Mama said, don't trust the quiet ones, they carry storms behind their tongues. So I learned to speak with strings and fire, built my church from barbed wire. Preacher's eyes were copper deep. He sold salvation in jars of sleep. He said God left town when we lit the well, so sing your sins and sing them well. Whoa, whoa. We lit that song neath the pecan tree, where the ghosts hung low in minor key. Each chord a dead, each fill a war, each verse a knock on hell's back door. Oh, Clay River, carry me slow past the places I can't go, where rust runs thick and names decay. Let my music drift away. If this is covenant, let it burn. Every road's a no return. Saw my brother in the rearview smoke, clutching a rifle, laughing broke. He said, keep driving, don't turn your face, there's no forgiveness in this place. We rode through towns with boarded eyes, where choirs were replaced by engine cries. Every diner had one last song, and every jukebox played it wrong. Raise the volume, flood the sky, this ain't grief, it's how we try. Let the clay take what it needs. We ain't saints, just rust and reeds. Oh, Clay River, carry me slow past the places I can't go, where rust runs thick and names decay. Let my music drift away. If this is covenant, let it burn. Every road's a no return. Town held no light at all, just static wind and curtain calls. I parked beneath a shattered sign and wrote this song as closing line. If you find the chord I'll play, don't tune it clean, don't let it fade. Play it wrong, play it loud, make the dirt and dark feel proud. Oh, Clay River, carry me slow past the places I can't go, where rust runs thick and names decay. Let my music drift away. If this is covenant, let it burn. Every road's a no return. Let the flood remember me.
Thunder breaks on backwood trails, engines scream with iron wheels. Barricades set by rebel hands, wildfire spread across the land. Chains swing through midnight haze, battle cries set nights ablaze. Backwood Barricade, standing tall, fighting hard, refusing to fall. Ride heavy through every fight, outlaw fire burns the night. Slide guitar cuts through the smoke, drums pound deep with savage stroke. Guitars wail in fierce command, rebels rule this rugged land. Backwood Barricade, standing tall.
drums crashing in harmony, guitar storms relentlessly. Barriers crumble to our will, rebels ride with thunder still. Freedom's flame alive and real. Backwood Barricade, voices roar, breaking down every closed door. Ride heavy through every fight, outlaw fire claims the night.
Leads crack the night's thin veil, chain snap sharp on windswept trail. Iron steeds with eyes of hell, brothers forge where shadows dwell. Ride! Chain breaks like the fading coast, brothers gather proud and most move. Fuel next dawn's goes, ride till silence turns to toast. Steel fist clashing ruined chords, legends born in thunder reports. Fate lays deep with scorched cohorts, brothers bound by iron forts. Right! Chain breaks like the fading coast, brothers gather proud and most move. Fuel next dawn's goes, ride till silence turns to toast. Rusted chains, souls burn deep, outlast remains. Ride with blood that never wanes, brotherhood and dust retain. Ride, chain breaks like the fading coast, brothers gather proud and most move. Fuel next dawn's goes, ride till silence turns to toast. Ride. Dustline trails where the lost gods ride, chains whip thunder on the ragged side. Leather whispers secrets born from fire, ghost riders blazing past the wire. Ride! Ghost riders claim the scorched plains, brothers steel and grit run through our veins. Move, engines howl through the vacant night, burn it down. We own the fading light, fangs of chrome tear through silent graves. Brothers biker saints racing beneath fractured stars.
Ride, Ghost Riders, claim the scorched plains. Brothers, steel and grit run through our veins. Move, engines howl through the vacant night. Burn it down. We own the fading light. Gospel on cracked chrome. We ride relentless, never alone. Fury born in the fires, hollow breath. Ghost riders defy the hand of death. Ride, Ghost riders scream the storm. Brothers, brothers, metal blood keeps us warm. Right through the pain.